Hello and welcome to Ice Dice. Today we have a review edition where we're reviewing Abracada what? I don't get that name.
Abracada what?
I know that is. It's how is it supposed to be pronounced? Abracada what? Abracada what? The other thing is I happen to notice is most people say Abraca what instead of Abracada what. And I even went on Board Game Geek and it was listed as Abraca what. But if you look at the box cover, it's clear that it's Abracada what. So I submitted a correction for that. So this is a game from Z-Man Games, designed by Gun-Hee Kim. It's 2 to 5 players. It's roughly a half-hour game, and the theme is that you're magicians battling each other, and it's a guessing and push your luck type game. The way this game plays is you have all these tiles which show you which are spells, and the number on them ranges from 1 to 8, and the lower number ones are more powerful. And the number also is telling you how many of that there are. So what you do on your turn is that you look at what all the tiles you can see. Each player will have some in front of them that are facing away from them. And then there's also the tiles that are known that are on the board. Based on that, you can kind of see how many of each number are left. So you'll guess a spell. You'll say, I think I have a 5. If you're wrong, you lose a life and your turn is over. If you're correct, someone will take it out in front of you, put it on the board, and then you can continue to guess, with the caveat that you can only guess the number you previously guessed and higher. If you manage to guess all 5 of the spells in front of you, then you win 3 points. Anybody else that survived gets 1 point. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do that. No, I think maybe one time somebody did that. But usually what happens is that somebody loses all their life. The person that knocked them out gets 3 points. Anybody that survived get 1. And there's a point. You can get a point here and there other places. But the spells are the kind of things you would expect. Some are damage the person on my left, damage everybody, gain some health back, things like that. But you just keep playing until somebody has 8 points. So this game, it's not a very complex game. It didn't take very long for people to figure out how to play. Mm-hmm. So low learning curve.
Yep, low learning curve.
It's pretty abstract.
Yeah, it's abstract. The theme is pasted on at best.
Yeah, they could have done a lot of different things, but I actually think the spell theme kind of works. The luck and randomness. Well, there's not really a lot of luck, although I did see someone when we were playing, they had 4 8s and a 2. Mm-hmm. And the one thing about it is I thought, they're going to have a hard time guessing those because it's like 4 of the same number plus a really high number of which there's only 2 of them. They actually won that round, mm-hmm. but they did it by knocking the other people out. Oh, wait, is that how they did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is how they did it. So the player interaction, I mean, it's more of an indirect interaction, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's got that take that element. But...
Well, indirect, but you can win, like you said. I have all my 5 out, but the player over here has 1 life left. I want to guess something that if it works, then I shoot kill lightning bolt to them, and I eliminate them. So there is that consideration. So sometimes you're not guessing based on the logic, you're guessing based on the odds of I take them out and I get the points.
Well, it's not the odds of taking them out. No. It's that, I have equal odds of this and this.
Oh, yeah.
If I guess that one, I could knock them out and then win the round. Yeah. So that's a reason to guess that number.
Yeah, gotcha.
So the game length is just about right.
It is just about right for the length, complexity, and the weight. Yeah, I like. Well, people are doing that, so hitting that on the head now. It's a great time for the board games. The weight matches the length now so many times. It's great.
And it does have. It could be a little bit AP prone, but one of the things I do see people describing this as a deduction game. It's not a deduction.
No. Oh well. Little.
No, it's not.
Well, I'll give it a 20% deduction.
No, it's not at all a deduction game.
I can run the odds. That's literally deducing. Hey, there's a lot of 7s out there in the world. That's deduction.
No, that's not deduction.
What is that?
Deduction is I know A and I know B, therefore it must be C.
Oh, must.
That's deduction. If you're guessing, you're not deducing.
Semantics.
This is an educated guess
Semantics.
game.
It's
not a deduction game.
I love
'Cause
semantics.
there is no time that you can get that you have enough information that you can say, I have to have. Well, I guess there could be.
Yeah, if you had enough where these were all revealed and then all the stuff was, you could literally could go.
It's a guessing game. It's not a deduction game.
All
It's
right.
an educated guessing game. But it works. I think it works.
It works.
We had fun. We had fun with it.
We had fun with it. I thought it would be catered more towards 9-10-year-olds because obviously the artwork is very children friendly, and it is a very children friendly game. But yeah, there's a little bit more meat to it, and the fun factor is skews way past kids to the adults. Yeah, it's fun. It's more fun than it deserves to be. It's fun.
And these components are nice. These tiles stand up well. One thing about this is I got it and I open it up and I go, oh, all the tiles are pre-punched. That's nice. That actually turned out to be a problem because I had one tile that in the transportation, the corner got mushed and I couldn't get it in the slot. And the more I tried, the more mushed that corner got. I tried multiple things. I eventually ended up having to cut off that corner to get it to go in there. And it shouldn't stop you from getting the game because I'm sure that's rare. And I'm sure if I wrote them and said, send me another tile, but to me it's not worth the effort. No one noticed. I noticed when I played this, no one noticed. Hey, that 7's got the corner cut off of it.
There's no way to know.
Yeah, there
when
is.
it's like that.
Well, it's not like that, but yeah, when it's in front of people, they would know. Let's see. The tiles are nice. The spells, I think they're pretty balanced. I mean, like you said, sometimes you're picking a number not because you're 100% sure you've got it, but because, well, this could win me the game. I might as well guess this one.
Player to the right has one left. I'm gonna shoot a fireball. Player to the right, boom, boom.
Yep.
Right,
and that works. That works. I mean, that's fine. But overall, the components are good. And the gameplay seems to be good. So what would you rate this game?
Surprisingly, it's borderline almost love it now because of a game group I'm in. They would straight up love this game. I'm going with that.
No, I'll do like it because I actually Code 7-7 is a game that's similar to this in that you have the tiles, but you actually can deduce. What happens in that game is you have the tiles in front of you. It's 3 tiles, and they have numbers and colors on them. And then whoever's turn it is will be asked a question like, how many even number tiles do you see? So you can't see your tiles, but they can't see their own either. So based on the way they answer their question, you actually can deduce, I must have a green 3 or whatever.
If I don't, then my logic is flawed, and my logic will not be flawed.
Yeah, you're usually wrong because you made a mistake somewhere along the line, and then all your other deductions are based on that mistake. But I really like that game. I know it's not for everybody, but I really like that game. And I looked at this and thought, well, it's not really a deduction game. I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but I played it and I thought it was fun. I'll give it a like it. I don't love it, but I will bring this out.
I'm borderline love.
I'll bring it out to people that don't really play games very much. I mean, I think as a family game.
That's why the borderline love, because I convert people.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't very expensive either. I mean, it was like, I paid full MSRP, and I think it was like $30 some odd, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, the appeal. The other thing is that get me to borderline love. You put this out there in the world, and you're playing something. People walk over and want to know what it is because it's clunky and it's fun and it's visually arresting and the players are engaged because everybody's constant. This is one of those games where you walk up to a table and people are constantly doing this, and this is not something you normally see in board gaming. Is a lot of this and a lot of not deducing but educated guessing. There's a 70% chance that might be a 3. I'd like to call a 3. So this plus the clunky elements, people were. Well, not just because it was the new hotness, people were swarming around, and the allure jumped up for me because of that aspect.
You made me think of one other thing is that we played on a rectangular table, long, and it was 2 people having to sit on each side. That didn't work well. Because to see the person sitting next to you, because they have to set up the tiles kind of like at an angle to themselves, so that's not good for you. You kind of have to stand up. This would play best on a round or square table.
Yeah. It's a smaller table game. It's definitely the long conference table thing. That's not this, because unless people don't mind doing, this. They're visual. That's funny. What
Okay.
you guys doing?
Well, that, I did not enjoy
Not
that.
deducing. I'm not deducing. I'm educated guessing.
I did not enjoy that part of it. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. See you again another time.
See ya.